Some. Let me, it is 10:36 a.m. on January the 3rd, 2020, is what time it is. And I think the question does need to be answered. Why are the ships here? Why are the ships here? Why did they start showing up? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I've just I flipped the image of one of these ships. You can see one of the bigger ships right here in the edge detect. Hello. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, day, evening. It's really nice to see people from all over the world coming together. That's one reason why I'm very thankful for the social media, because even though the miles may separate us, we can still come together on here, even if it's through the YouTube or any other social media platform. Good morning. Good morning. I put together, well, I didn't really put together, I've had these images of the ships. Some people may not have seen these, but I haven't flipped the images in a long time. This is some of the details of the white ships. You can see that they're clearly defined notches and stuff, and they're not solid, okay? They're not just completely made up or anything like that. Look at the look at this up here, you all. We've got these ships that literally have the ability to stack upon one another. And somebody, you know, I saw some questions. Why is she the only person getting these images? If they are truly up there, somebody else should be able to replicate them. Okay? Well, they're not. They're not replicating them. They're not. If they are, I don't know about it. I don't. I really don't. I know that I have, this is pretty cool, y'all. Look at that. I know that I have less than 2 years of doing what I'm doing in whatever capacity I'm called to do it. Yes, thank you for joining. And I was trying to look at the Battlestar Galactica. You know that show, Battlestar Galactic, or whatever it was? These don't look like that ship either. No, it's not meant for everyone to get it, because, you know, what I am sharing, what I'm sharing is very sensitive. It is a very sensitive subject, and it has to be approached in a very sensitive manner. You have to, yeah, you don't want to scare people. You just want to present the ships in a way that people can accept it without fear of gloom and doom and all of this kind of stuff. Now, granted, there are going to be people who fear and doom, gloom and doom. There are people like that, and fear and all of that kind of stuff, and I can't do that. I really can't do that. This is we're looking at that picture in the edge detect. It's really amazing. I'm just going to tell you, I love looking at these ships. You know, you can see the same. I haven't seen this type of ship on the NASA products, but I've seen these right here. Haven't seen the great big ones hidden in the sun. Not to say that they're not there. I'm sure they're there. But they do have the ability. This looks like a battleship right here. It really does. And if we were to scroll over, hello, everyone, thank you. Where exactly in space are these ships? These ships are in our skies, okay? They are. They're in our skies. Sometimes they are cloaked in the clouds, and I think a veil has been put around them so that everybody can't see them. But as you could see from the one video that I did of the sunset taken a few days ago, the red sunset, there were layers and layers of long white ships in the sunset when we zoomed up on them in a live video of the picture that I took. Okay, yeah, this is a very sensitive subject, and it has to be approached with sensitivity. It does, you all. You've got to be very careful how you present the information. And that's why you don't see very many people approaching the topic of these, because they really don't know. They really don't know how to approach it. I mean, there's channels devoted to UFOs and aliens and stuff, but this is sensitive. It's very sensitive because there is a race of beings, and these ships belong to them. And you can see there's so many of them, so many of these ships, and we're looking at them in the edge detect. They are in and out on the sun. That's what I'd like to say. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not so much concerned about these ships at all. I don't get a negative feeling from them. I don't. I'll tell you what, we've got such hatred and animosity. We got such hatred and animosity within human beings on this earth, the level of which I have never seen before in my life. And it crosses over the political boundaries. Politics don't even have nothing to do with it. It is an ingrained, deep-seated hatred and bitterness within people on an unfathomable scale. You may think, what it makes me think, what on earth happened to the individuals with the level of hate? Is there something in them, or they just choose to be that way? Yeah, so it's the humans on the earth is what it is. There's human beings on the earth, and you can't reason with them, and that's what's scary. It really is. This isn't scary, okay? What's in the sky is not scary. That's what I'd like to say. It's not, because let's hope that when these come and they show up for everybody, that there is some peace that follows, okay? Let's hope that there is peace that follows from these long white ships. You may say, Gina, how long you been doing this? Well, I've been doing this since June of 2018, and that's when my life changed. It is. Now, granted, I didn't take these pictures in June of 2018, but that's when this journey started and set me on this path that I am currently on, that you're on, because you're on this path with me. Our paths have crossed on this timeline that we find ourselves on, you all. It is. And it's okay. Yes, I want the peace on the earth. I really do. And people say there'll never be peace. And, you know, I saw a rather alarming comment by someone. This is the time of harvesting. And I thought, you know, that it doesn't sound good, harvesting. But that it is a time of separation, separating spirits within you. Yeah, you'll know them by their fruit, separating of the spirits, because what's been happening in our world, it's global. It's bringing out the worst in people. It's bringing out the true character of individuals on the inside. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and it's quite ugly. It really is. Some people, I'm just being honest, there's got some ugliness in them, and I wish it wouldn't be, but there's nothing me or you can do about it. But we have got to continue on our journey. We have to continue sharing what we're sharing. Hey, I can zoom up. Okay, I can zoom up with the phone right here, you all. Yeah, well, we don't like to keep knowledge I believe that there are many things out there that you can find if you dig deep enough. You really can find them if you dig deep enough. I think these ships look a lot cooler in the edge detect because you can see the outlines of them, even though you can in the other ones, you all. I love the rainbow colors, I really do. And I've seen, like if you've been outside at times and you like feel at peace within your spirit and you're just looking up at the beautiful blue sky, and all of a sudden a cloud appears and it's a rainbow iridescent looking cloud. It appears out of nowhere, and it's just so peaceful at that moment in time when you see that, when you see no other clouds in the sky. And I believe that's the time when these ships can pick up on the frequency within you. And it's wonderful. It really is. It's a peaceful feeling within, because there is no fear. There is nothing. Yeah, that's what I would like to say. There is a great awakening that's happening, and it may not play out the way some people feel it may. There is fear with the great awakening, but then this is a time when things are brought out into the open. It is, and there is a separation that is taking place. And, you know, I don't like to use the comparison with good against evil, the good and the evil, but there is good on this earth. There's good people on this earth, you all, and there's evil people on this earth. There are good extraterrestrial beings, and then there are some not so good extraterrestrial beings that don't have our best interests at heart, and they will find humans on the earth to do their bidding. They will. And yet there are good extraterrestrial beings. You can say that there are angelic beings because there are. Angels exist. There are higher beings from higher dimensions that want the best for us, and they want to be there for us, but they cannot show up until the time is when they're supposed to. They have to wait for a certain period of time. And they are being held back also. But it's okay. We can make it. We can make it through. We really can. I am just so fascinated. This is not the image where I flipped the ships. I flipped the image to see them lining up, you all. I want to get to it again because it was so cool to see the image flipped. I want to speak truth. I really do. And I, for one, I don't like to see ugliness in a person. I don't. Because my spirit, it goes against my spirit when you see ugliness, because your spirit cannot have fellowship with that spirit that is ugly. It's because it's not the same type. The spirit that's within me and within a lot of you is that spirit of love. It's love and light and all that is good. And you know, when you come across other individuals who do not have that love, that light, that peace and kindness within them, it doesn't resonate with your spirit. It doesn't. It just, yeah, so the battle is real. The battle is also playing out in the spiritual realms, in our very lives, okay? It's bringing out everybody's true colors, and it's telling you which side they stand on. Do they stand for peace and love and unity, or do they stand for something much more sinister? And I think that's the word that we can say. And you know, it doesn't matter to me what a political thing you adhere to. It doesn't matter. What matters to me, and it doesn't matter to me what country you're from, what color your skin is. None of that matters. What faith you adhere to. What matters to me most and foremost, to this spirit inside of me, is what's inside of you. What's in here? Is that love inside here? Is it love, peace, joy? Is it the light? Is it the love and light that I have in common, that my spirit has in common, that's what I look for. I look for it so intently in people that I meet. Because if it's not there, I can't resonate like that. And you know, I resonate with a lot of you, and you resonate with me because our spirits are alike. Okay, our spirits are alike. Yeah, but there are those out there who don't like us. They don't like our light. They don't like our spirit within us because it's not the type that they have. And they want to put out our light. They want to put out our light. Okay, I've got the attention of, I can feel it. I've got the attention of a spiritual, there's a being, there's a spirit, somebody's watching. You're not putting out my light. You're not going to put out any of other people's lights, because guess what? That light inside them, and inside of me, is eternal. It's an eternal flame that cannot and will not. You're watching this. I'm having a conversation. I feel it right now. You are not going to put our light out. We have an eternal flame that will never, ever, ever go out. We are on this earth for a period in time. And when our journey here is done, we're going to be out of here. But until that time comes, you are not going to be allowed to hinder any one of us. You're not going to be allowed to hinder my journey, my path that I'm on. You are not allowed. You are not permitted. And that is what is making you very, very upset. You cannot stop what is coming. It is not happening. Okay? And that's what's making you upset. You cannot stop it. You don't have the power. You don't have the authority, because what has been said, what has been put into motion will be brought out, and it will finish its course into completion. You're not going to stop it. You're not going to put out this eternal flame inside of me. You're not going to put out anybody else's eternal flame inside of them. We will weather the storm. We will weather the storm even to the point of death. Okay, we're not going anywhere. You're not going to shut us down either. You're not shutting me down. You're not. I've got less than 2 years in the capacity, whatever it is. You're not going to stop me. Okay, there's a spirit, and I see it watching. I feel it. It's not happening. I'm not. I don't play around in the spiritual realm. Okay, I'm not going to do that. You're not putting our light out. You're not going to stop these ships from coming. You're not going to stop it. You can get upset. You can get mad, but these are light ships. Okay, these are light ships. And there's a reason nobody else is showing these ships. Okay, they're not meant to. They're not meant to show them, okay? They're not. I was given this opportunity to do what I'm doing, and I am going to do it. I'm going to complete my mission. I have a total of 4 years, as that's what I was told. When the 3 beings came down in the beam of light, 3 beings, a small 10 extraterrestrial, shorter than 3 feet, an older lady. She was kind of short. She was right next with the guy, with the small 10 extraterrestrial. And then there was a younger lady. She was in her 30s, I think. Long brown hair, just like I used to have when I was younger, stood on my front porch facing the eastern sky. She was looking at the eastern sky, and the other 2 people that came down, the being and the small and the lady, they were sitting on one of my main convergence lines, and I stood at my front door. You're not going to stop the message from getting out. It's not happening. So the young lady who was standing on my porch, I knew why she came to my house. I knew why the 3 of them came here, because she was going to take my place. I was going to be doing what I am doing right now, and I was kind of scared about it because I was afraid for my daughter with the outgoingness of the individual. And the older lady who was by the small 10 extraterrestrial read my thoughts, and she said, it's okay. It's only going to be 4 years. So that was in the time span of June of 2018 is when I started doing this, you all. And I cannot pinpoint the exact time that it happened. I thought I documented it, but it's been hidden. This is not going to be stopped. You're not going to stop this disclosure. You're not going to stop what's being brought out. It's not happening. It's not. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to continue to do this. Absolutely, I am. As long as I am giving the opportunity, I'm going to share what I have. Okay, I am. Yeah, let me show this you all. I really like these ships. I'm sorry I got off on a little excitedness, but no, I don't like. No, I'm not playing it. Yeah, I got to press onward. You all have got to press onward too on your journey. Even though you may feel the opposition in the spiritual realm and you may see it manifest into reality, you have got to continue your journey on this path. Yeah, because it's going to lead to a much better place. It is. We're not always going to be in this situation that we're in right now, even though it may get rough and it may get not too nice looking. We're not always going to be in this period of time in a timeline like this. Look at these beautiful colors right here, you all. I love them. I really do love the rainbow signatures that are showing up. Um, yeah, yeah, love does hurt, but love is a force to be reckoned with. Okay, let me just say this. This light within me and that light within you, it is a force to be reckoned with. It is. It is very powerful. The light of love, okay, of God's love, of source within you. It's the most powerful force on the face of the earth, okay? It is. And it's got to accomplish what it was meant to accomplish. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here, okay? We've got to keep going. It doesn't matter what comes against us. We've got to press onward. We've got to press through. And I got to show these ships. I got to show these ships, you all. I really do, because they're going to show up and everyone's going to see them. They're already here. They're already here in our skies. Yeah. I would never dream. 5 years ago I'd be doing something like this? No. I would never dream that. I had dreams of just living out my life in a quietness. I really did. A quiet life is what my dreams were. Quiet life with my family and friends. It's okay. I can still do what I'm doing. I can. Your neighbors saw thousands, I believe it. You cannot believe everything you hear in the news by officials that are in the spotlight. They can only say what they're permitted to say. They can't say anything more. A fear of death and all of that. Yeah, because they'll announce it when it's time. They really will. Let's look at this. So I'm just gonna show you. This is what they look like, you all. And I'm gonna say this right now. I am just about done at the end of this video, because I'm going to end the video. But I'm not going to stop until my time is up. Okay, that's what I want to say. I'm not. It looks like an 80s game graphics. Well, I can't help what it looks like. I can't. I know that these ships, they started coming in by the thousands. And they're here. They didn't go nowhere. Yeah. Well, I am going to be ending this video. I thank you all for showing up this Sunday morning. And I hope your day is a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope that peace fills you to overflowing and love. And any darkness that was trying to put out your light, I hope it just goes away forever. I really do, because this is also spiritual, as well as manifesting itself into reality all around the world, okay? The darkness is bold, but we've got to be bolder. We've got to be bolder, and we've got to let our light shine, and we can't back down. We can't. And just don't ever forget that we're not alone, okay? We're not alone. We have the light inside of us, in each and every one of us, and there is a light that is coming, and it's very powerful. It really is. It's coming. So with that being said, you all, I'm going to go, and I hope you have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.